coming. The rain is humming. It's so funny when you go to the store right now, like the week after Christmas, you see people with like new sweaters. Well, I don't know, like you can't tell if they're wearing new sweaters, but I'm wearing a new sweater from Christmas. The thing you notice the most is like when people are wearing like full-on tracksuits and stuff that they got for Christmas. Or the most noticeable one is like clean shoes, brand new Nikes, where everything that like the white parts are still super clean. Like you can tell they're not even like worn. Like everybody's just rocking their new gear for Christmas. And everybody's just walking around with their new kicks and clothes. I know I am. I got a couple sweaters for Christmas, so I'm rocking a bunch of new stuff. And yeah, and I'm rocking this new lens. This is the 24-70 that Erica got me. It's a freaking beast of a lens. Look at this. This is at 70. What's up, guys? I'm in your face. And this glass right here is huge. Now, one of the biggest things that is going to be a drawback on this lens for me personally is I just bought this variable ND filter system recently, and I use this for all my video shoots and music video shoots and all that. The lens is so big on this Sigma. It's an 87, what filter thread? It's an 82 millimeter filter thread on this lens, and this is only 67, which is most of my lenses are 67 millimeter of filter thread. Kind of like this Sigma right here, the 16 millimeter Sigma lens, which is, this is what I put on to mount those magnetic filters onto. So you thread this onto the lens, and then these are magnets, and they're good to go. But I can't do that with this lens, which means either A, I don't use ND filters, which now I'm kind of spoiled because I've been using these on all my shoots and it makes a huge difference. Or B, I buy a whole nother system of variable NDs, which is like $350 in the thread size that I need. So now I'm like, do I spend the money to get the filter threads for this lens, because I will be using this lens probably 99% of the time, or do I just kind of wait on it? Which I still have my Tamron 28 to 75, or what is it? 28 to 70? 28 to 70, I forgot what the filters are on, or I forgot the focal length on that. It's like the 28 to 70 Tamron lens, but this is so much nicer. I like the quality of this image a lot more. The lens itself, the glass, everything just looks so much better to me. Even though the Tamron is an amazing lens, if you can't afford this one and you can afford the Tamron, I recommend the Tamron regardless. I've done 90% of my work I've probably shot on the Tamron. It's such a good lens, but unfortunately the build quality isn't the greatest. But for the price, who gives a crap about the build quality? I've taken that lens through hell and back, and it's still working. You know, the grip on it is kind of falling off and all that, but it doesn't actually affect quality of the image. So as long as the glass is still good and clean and not cracked, you're good to go. But this lens is amazing. I love it. It's the same focal length that this ZV-1 has, which is what I film probably 98% of my vlogs with. The vlogs on here are filmed on this 98% of the time. Here and there I'll use my Sony a7 III or a7C for some shots, but it's just so much easier to carry this around at the store or wherever, even just to set up in here for certain shots in weird places, and setting up this whole rig up for interesting shots, you know. But this does the job. It gets the job done for vlogs. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look like this, but it gets decently close to where, to me, I'm like, okay, that looks good. It still looks cinematic. It still looks like I'm using a professional camera in a way. So gotta get back to editing, finishing these music videos up. I have pretty much this week left to just do changes that I want to do and send them out. One of them needs to be done by this week, so I need to get that one done probably today, and the other one I'm gonna send in to get revisions and all that. Pretty stoked on these videos. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to editing real quick, and then I don't know, later when Erica gets home, we'll see what we get into. Bought tickets to go watch Spider-Man. I'm gonna surprise Erica when she gets home. And I also ordered us at AMC, there's this chicken mac and cheese bowl that we get, and we haven't had it since like before the pandemic. You excited? I
thought you had a freaking meeting at 7.
I do, but they're lagging it right now. I said, can you give me 30 minutes? And I said, all right. But I just wanted to come over here and ask you, are you excited about your surprise? That's what the question is.
Yes.
I also bought you macaroni with the chicken strips. For reals.
I know you did.
That literally is macaroni with the chicken strips.
And bacon.
I love using zoom on these lenses because it's so fun. Like when I'm talking, it's like an expressive way of saying things. If I'm yelling at you, I want to zoom in. If I'm being calm, I just zoom out, you know? Not gonna lie though, my hand is a little tired, you're right. It's because this lens is heavy. It's not really. Oh, girl. But it's pretty cool because I can have the lens pretty close right here, and it's pretty wide. What are you watching? So yeah, I ordered you some macaroni with the chicken strips and bacon. Oh, I think they're calling for the meeting now. Yes, they are. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah.
And actually do it. Be able to do it.
As far as the look of like the amount of people and stuff, or
crowd, it would have 3 weeks.
Yeah, at least 3 weeks. Yeah. Sometimes like I go to like festival stuff and all that, depending on what's going on, but it can get like super busy too. So like I was saying too, we gotta keep an eye on the COVID stuff with the borders and all that, because I have been hearing a lot of stuff going down with all that, and more things are canceling slowly, and it's like it's just not looking good as of right now, but things can change, you know.